Our application name is MoneyUp. We are a budgeting app that is friendly for all users. This app was developed using Kotlin. The main features of this app are the login. It allows users to create categories and entries. Users are able to take and store a photo. They are also able to set minimum and maximum goals. Users will be able to view a list of entries within a certain time period, and they will also be able to view the category totals in a time period. When we first open our MoneyUp application, we are taken to our home screen. On the screen, it has a button for login and sign up. We do not have an account, so we are going to sign up. On the sign up page, it says create new account, and it asks for information from the user. We're going to input our name, surname, our email, username, password, and then we're going to confirm the password. Then we shall sign in. After we signed in, we are then allowed to log in. First, we will test our application and put the wrong username in. As you can see, it will not allow you to log in. Then we will put the correct username, but the wrong password. And again, it does not allow us to log in. Now we will put the correct username and the correct password, and we've been allowed to log into the application. And we'll use our bottom navigation to go to the All Expenses page. As you can see, we have our category totals, our expenses, as well as filter buttons at the top. Then we have our budget page where users can set a monthly goal or budget. The next page we have is the profile where users will be able to view their active budgets as well as any previous budget history. Our last page on the application is settings, where all the general settings of the application reside.
To start, we will add a category. We will add the category name, as academics. Then the category description. Then we pick a color from the drop-down. We are choosing purple. Then we can choose an icon from the drop-down. And we add the category. A message is shown to the user that the category has successfully been added. Next, we will add an expense. In the expense page, we can see that the categories that have been added by the user is saved into the expense page as a drop-down. We can see that academics, food, pets, relationships, test video is there. That has all been added by the user. Now we will add an expense. First, we give an expense name. Then we will select a date with the date picker. Then we will choose the start time with a time picker and an end time. We will add an amount and a description. Then we can upload a photo and we save the expense. A message is shown that the expense has been saved. Now we will add another category. The category name is Holiday. Next, we will add another expense. When adding this expense, we can choose the category that we added, the holiday category. This expense is petrol. So if the users want to take a photo of their receipt, they can do so by pressing the Take Photo button. We can save the expense. A message is shown to the user that the expense has been added.
Now we're going to look at the all expense page. On this page, this is where you're going to find a list of all the expenses and all the category totals. So as you can see, we have a list of the expenses here and a list of all the category totals. And then at the top of the page, you find a add date icon. After pressing on that, you can select your date and filter it, and then it will filter through the expenses displayed and the categories displayed. And you will see the results at the bottom of the screen. Now we're going to look at the monthly budget page. On this page, this is where you're going to set the minimum and maximum spending of certain budgets. So you enter the name of the budget, the minimum amount, and the maximum amount. And after you click add budget, you can check in the database. It will show that the budget, minimum and maximum, and totals have been added.
For the MoneyUp application, we have chosen to use RoomDB. As you can see, our database only opens once we log in. We've named it the MoneyUp database, and in the database, we have the categories table, an expenses table, a monthly budget table, and a users table. These tables are already populated with data. They all have primary keys, some of them have foreign keys, and all are working to save all the data from the MoneyUp application.